the Infernal Dispatch episode 27, The Hidden Strings, Power, Influence, and the Devil's Code. Brothers, sisters, and seekers of shadow, welcome back to the Infernal Dispatch. This is episode 27, The Hidden Strings, Power, Influence, and the Devil's Code. Tonight we turn our gaze from politics and collapse, and instead look inward and outward at once, into the raw mechanics of human power, influence, persuasion, dominance. These are words that society dresses up with civility, but in truth, they are weapons, and those who refuse to wield them are condemned to be wielded by others. What I bring you now is not from the polished mouths of corporate trainers or self-help gurus. No, these lessons come from the shadows, from the study of dark psychology and the satanic rejection of weakness, from a framework that does not flinch at manipulation, but rather studies it, owns it, and wields it without apology. If America burns in ashes outside, then here, in this chamber of fire, we sharpen the tools of survival and conquest. Body as weapon. Words are cheap. The tongue lies, but the body rarely does. Research tells us that nearly 55% of communication is nonverbal. Every tilt of the head, every slouch of the spine, every twitch of the hand, it all screams louder than speech. When your body and your words are aligned, your influence multiplies. When they betray each other, you collapse. Think of a negotiation. A trembling hand will betray a confident voice. A hunched back will undermine an aggressive demand. But when posture, tone, and gaze march in unison, you project certainty. And certainty commands. This is not mere faking. This is weaponizing your flesh, shaping it into a vessel of will. A Satanist knows. To embody power is to become power. 2. The truth in the twitch. Masks can be crafted, smiles can be forced, but the face always leaks. The tiniest flicker, the microexpression, the half-second snarl of contempt, the quick flash of fear, the dart of anger before the lips form a polite answer. Learn to see these tells, and you pierce the veil. Others may hear the lie, but you will see the truth. And once you see the truth, you own the room. Because in every interaction, knowledge is power. The devil himself is called the Prince of Lies, but also the one who sees through them. This is his gift to the observant, the ability to read the twitch, to see the naked soul beneath the mask. 3. Persuasion. Power without chains. The weak think persuasion is manipulation, trickery, or coercion. But true persuasion is subtler. It is power without chains. It is the art of guiding another's will until they believe it is their own. How? By targeting the 4 levers of human need. Appeal to needs: security, belonging, esteem. Show them how your path satisfies these hungers, and they will walk it willingly. Loaded words. Language is sorcery. Natural seduces. Process repels. One word shifts destiny. Anchoring bias. Set the first number high, and all that follows bends around it. Ask for 20%, settle for 10%. They think they've won when you shape the frame. Reciprocity. Give something small and the soul aches to repay. A Satanist smiles as the world chains itself with invisible debts. This is persuasion at its highest form, not chains, not force, just a whisper in the right ear at the right time. 4. Silent weapons. Space, sight, and touch. Beyond posture lies the subtle control of territory, gaze, and contact. These are the weapons you carry without words. Proxemics, space. The inches you claim are power. Move closer, and you invade. Pull back, and you command distance. Every step is a declaration. Achillesics, eyes. The gaze burns. Hold it too long, and it intimidates. Break it too quickly, and it surrenders. Pupil dilation betrays attraction, even when lips deny it. Haptics, touch. A hand on the shoulder claims authority. A handshake seals equality. A hug binds alliance. Touch is power incarnate, delivered through skin. Control these, and you bend the rhythm of the room without uttering a single syllable. D. The devil's crown, mastering the self. But all these weapons are useless if your own mind is fractured. Many fall not because they were outmaneuvered by others, but because they betrayed themselves. This is why the highest form of dominion is mastery over your own inner world. Here, tools like NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, come alive. NLP bridges the gap between conscious intent and unconscious sabotage. Makes your inner voice march in lockstep with your outer will. When your conscious and unconscious are aligned, hesitation vanishes. Doubt dissolves. Your presence becomes unshakable. The devil crowns only those who rule themselves first. The kingdom within must be unified before the kingdom without can be conquered. 6. The unseen strings. What we've uncovered tonight are the unseen strings of power. Body language, micro-expressions, persuasion, space, sight, and touch. And finally, mastery of self. Most people wander through life blind to these forces, tugged around by invisible hands. But you, listener, are not most people. You now see the strings. You now know how to pull them. And the final question is not whether the strings exist. It is, will you remain the puppet, or will you become the puppeteer? Conclusion. Power is not given. Influence is not granted. These things are seized by those willing to strip away illusions and see the world as it is. Society whispers of fairness, honesty, equality, but beneath the surface, power dances to darker laws. The devil's code is simple. Master yourself, master others, and master the room. This has been the Infernal Dispatch, episode 27, The Hidden Strings, Power, Influence, and the Devil's Code. Until next time, walk tall, gaze steady, and never forget, the strings are yours to pull. Hail Satan.